Hey, David the Marine.
Let me see your
I
war
see we're
face.
going to be shooting a 44 today. I brought some ammunition.
That's 44 Magnum, Lee.
Well, aren't we shooting a 44 Magnum revolver?
No, we're not shooting a 44 Magnum revolver.
A semi-auto?
No, we're not shooting a 44 Magnum semi-auto. It's a Glock.
Glock makes a 44 Magnum revolver?
No, it's a Glock. It's a Model 44.
I'll never get used to what those numbers those wacky Austrians use.
It's metric, Lee.
So, where's the 44? I see you got your Glock 19.
This is the new Glock Model 44 chambered in 22.
Say what?
This is dimensionally identical to the Glock 19 and Glock 23. Compact frame, compact slide. So this is a very good trainer. If you have those guns, it's the perfect trainer for you.
Light.
It's very light.
Very fun to shoot. You know, it makes more noise than it actually is doing. I have a little 22 and just goes. Now, I read they had some problems with it when it first came out.
It's been out a little bit over a year, and despite Glock's attempts to make sure it was ready to go, it wasn't quite ready to go. And one of the things that it does is the magazine has to hold the top round like that. So this will feed into the chamber just fine. But oftentimes when you load the magazine, it's like that. This will nosedive and it will not chamber. So I held off buying mine to make sure they had time to remedy the problems. And my magazines still do this. But the fix is that. So it's ready to go now.
Give it a little shake. It really is the size of most Glocks.
The Glock 19 is the most popular Glock, and this is exactly that size. It is not exactly that weight. This is very, very light. So if this were to be a trail gun or camp gun, it'd be real easy to pack. It does have just the 10 rounds, but it is a Generation 5, so it has the flared magazine well. It has the slide release on both sides. It's a good gun. It's a Glock. It feels like a Glock. The trigger feels like a Glock because it's a Glock. Very good gun for what it is. The competitors would be the Walther P22. This is a double action. You got the hammer cocked, but it holds 10 rounds like the Glock. And there's a lot to be said for this. I have one of these. I like mine as well. This is a fun gun. But the more direct competitor would be the Taurus TX22. TX22, about the same size, maybe slightly bigger in the grip, not a lot. But the big difference between like the 10 rounds for the Glock, I got 10 rounds in this magazine, but the magazine will hold 16. Taurus TX22.
It's a lot quieter.
And no kick.
Yeah.
Only put 10 in that magazine.
There's a little more to hang on to.
A little bit more.
It's heavier, though.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
I think I prefer the Glock because it's so much lighter. You could carry that Glock around and not even know you're carrying anything.
The Taurus TX22, it costs $100 less than the Glock. You hold 60% more ammunition than the Glock. It has a threaded barrel. The Glock, you can get a threaded barrel for another $150. Does not come with it. So if you have a suppressor, this might be the better choice. The Walther also is threaded for a barrel. This has all kinds of good things to say about it. It's real ergonomic in the grip. The trigger is nice and crisp, unlike the Glock. This does everything better than the Glock 44 does, except one thing, and that is be a Glock.
If you're already a fan of Glock,
then you got to get a Glock 44. You just can't beat it for the interchangeability of how it feels. The trigger is the same. The holsters are the same. Mag pouch are the same. There's a lot of compatibility between the Glocks. And it's fun to shoot. And like Lee said, it is light. It is so light. I mean, you can carry it all day and you would never know. The two guys robbed in their own garage have been carrying this, and they wouldn't have known they might have forgot they had it, and still had the same thing happen. But it's a real fun gun to shoot. It's worth the extra $100 if you're already a Glock fan, and it's just a fun gun. I'm glad I got it.
And as always, guns for everybody. Still don't understand that numbering system.
Well, some people think that it's the patent, which number patent that the Glock got.
Oh.
It's metric system.